All right, we know cosine. The big thing is to get sine. Once we know cosine and sine, getting tangents, just sine over cosine, and then the others are just 1 over the ones we already got. So what do y'all remember about sine and cosine? How are they related to each other?
Cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1?
Yes, cosine squared plus sine squared is 1. Right, so cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta is 1, and we know cosine is negative 12 over 13, right? So if I square that, I've got 144 over 169 plus sine squared is 1. So sine squared. If I want to add fractions, I need to get the same denominator. So that's 1 is secretly 169 over 169 minus 144 over 169 is 25 over 169. So sine would be square root of that. What's square root of 25? 5. I was about to say, this is not the hard one, y'all. What's the square root of 169? 13. And now the only question is, hey, is this plus or minus? To figure that out, let's go back to the problem. Yeah, it's in quadrant 2. Sine is supposed to be which coordinate? The y. So in quadrant 2, the y is positive, right? Actually, I should say that just in case. Sometimes people talk about this in algebra, sometimes they don't. I don't think we actually cover that in college algebra. So in case you're not familiar with the names, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in quadrant 2, yeah, the y is positive, so sine should be positive. I'm going too fast? Okay. I'll let you stare at the beauty of my drawing for a little longer. Michaela is pointing at me. She didn't even come to my anime club yesterday.
I'm so sorry. I have practice, or else I wouldn't have been there. We started practice early. Practice started at 5:30 yesterday.
Let's see. All right, so sine of theta is 5 over 13. Cool. And then once we got those, the rest of them are easy because tangent is sine over cosine. So 5 over 13 over 12 over 13. The 13s are going to cancel. So you'll just have 5 over 12, and it's minus because cosine is negative. So.
How do you think that again?
Okay, so tangent is sine over cosine.
Oh.
Right? If I put the 5 over 13 over the 12 over 13, the 13s will cancel. So I'll just have 5 over 12.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And then,
Sorry.
oh no, that's fine. Hey, that's okay. Cotangents, 1 over tangent. So since it was 5 over 12, this is going to be negative 12 over 5. Secant is 1 over which one, sine or cosine?
Cosine.
Cosine. I know I've asked the same question like 6 times, but I don't regret it. So cosine is 12 over 13, so it'll be 13 over 12. You're so helpful, Angel. And then so cosecant is 1 over sine. Sine was 5 over 13, so it'll be negative 13 over 5. No, it's positive. Crap. Because we're in quadrant 2. Cool. Cool. Sure, let's do one more like that. Okay, cosine is 4/5. We're in between 270 and 360. So again, to get the sine, you just use cosine squared plus sine squared. So cosine squared plus sine squared is 1. Cosine is 4/5. So 16 over 25 plus sine squared is 1, which is 25 over 25. So apparently sine squared is 9 over 25, which means sine should be 3/5. Except we need to figure out whether it's positive or negative. So if I'm between 270 and 360, what quadrant am I in? I'm in quadrant 4. Yeah, sine is y, so the y is negative. So this is negative 3/5. All right. Cool. So going back, so sine we decided was negative 3/5. Sure. All right. You good? All right. And so the rest of them are easy once we got that one. So sine over cosine, the 5s will cancel, so you'll just have the negative 3 over 4. Secant is 1 over cosine, so you'll have 5 over 4. Cosecant's 1 over sine, which sine was negative 3/5. So we got negative 5/3. Cotangent's 1 over tangent. Tangent was negative 3/4, so negative 4 over 3. Boom. We happy?